Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Unusually Horrid Vlog. I am Horrid. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. Welcome. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. We're doing more makeup videos for Halloween this year. Happy Vlogtober! Are you guys excited for Halloween? What are your plans? Are you going to a party? Are you staying in? It's on a Monday this year. What are we doing? Today, I'm going to be turning myself into a clown. This is actually the makeup that I did on myself last year for Halloween, when my life was falling apart and I didn't really have money for like a real costume. So I decided to be a clown. I got a really cheap accessory set at Walmart that was like black and red, and it was perfect because I had a dress in mind that was black and red. It's an old dress that my husband bought me off of Amazon? I don't remember. Anyway, it just made like the perfect little clown outfit. So that was actually one of my all-time favorite Halloween costumes that I've ever done, and it was so last minute and cheap and easy, and it was my favorite. I even won a costume contest with this actually at a local art fair and was able to get $50 in art fair money and get whatever art I wanted, which was really cool. I wound up getting like a little X-Files illustration. It was cool. Anyway, this is a really easy makeup look, so it shouldn't take as long as my Freddy Krueger look. So let's get started. So we're gonna be starting with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, my saving grace, my favorite primer of all time. Truly, it is my favorite primer of all time. It goes on flawlessly, it keeps my makeup on. I love it. I truly love it. I'm going to go in now with my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, Basic. All right, now that I have my concealer on, we are gonna be doing a smoky eye. We're gonna be doing black and red. This is the original palette that I used for this costume because when I moved into my parents' house after the Florida situation, all my makeup was packed away, and this was my saving grace. For the 2 months that I was living with my parents, this was the only makeup palette I used, and Halloween was during that time. So we used this. So I will be going in with this black right down here in the middle. And I'm just gonna pack that all over my eyelid. So we are just gonna put black all over my lid, and then this whole brow bone area is gonna be red. And it can be as messy as possible because this is not a like clean fashion clown. It is a grungy spooky clown. We're gonna blend out the corners and edges of that in just a second. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and then we'll do some red. All right, I'm gonna blend the edges of this black, and then we're gonna go in with some red. All right, now that I look like I sufficiently have been punched in both eyes, time for some red. So now I'm gonna go in with the red right here, which has like a little, like a divot in it from me doing this costume twice last year and using a lot of red. But we are just taking this red all the way up to the eyebrow. Perfect. We're gonna do the same on the other side. Now that my eyeshadow is done, I'm just gonna line the top lash line really quick with my NYX Epic Ink Liner. We're not gonna do the wings yet because they are going to be pretty far out and I need this part to be white. So a quick line, and then we're gonna white out the rest of my face. Now that my top lash line is lined, it won't be so much of a pain in the ass to get that part. Like, you know, I have to stretch my face after I put white makeup all over it. Now I don't have to worry about that. I'm going in with my Fantasy Makers by Wet n Wild in the color white. And I'm just going to put this on like a foundation. It's gonna go everywhere that the eyeshadow isn't. So many people who saw me last Halloween thought I was wearing a mask, which is kind of like, oh my god, thank you. Thank you for complimenting my makeup skills. I just got my skin looking nice again after the Freddy Krueger video. Pray for me. As far as grease paint goes, or just like white face makeup, this is the best one I've ever used. It's not streaky and slimy like a lot of grease paints you get from the costume stores are. So if you need white at all for a costume you're planning on doing this year, I highly suggest the Fantasy Makers by Wet n Wild. Okay, now that that is slathered on rotten good, we're gonna go in with my NYX HD setting powder to just press that in, and then we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna take all that powder that I just put, and we're gonna kind of fold it in there like a little powder taco, and just slap the shit out of my face like I'm in a whole Hollywood movie, you know? Now that I have thoroughly smacked the shit out of myself, it's time to add some fun details. We're going in with some red eyeshadow now. Got my hand mirror. I've got a brush loaded. You can see how loaded this brush is with red. And I am going to be making 2 triangles above my eyebrows. 2 triangles above my eyebrows with the red. And these don't need to look perfect. In fact, the messier, the better. We're trying to look a little haggard while still maintaining our put together look, of course. And it doesn't need to be super like opaque in the center because we're gonna go in with some black over the top of this. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the under, but not quite as like up. It's just gonna be like a little triangle under the eye. This is like my mom's favorite Halloween look that I've ever done, I think. When I told her on the phone just a minute ago that I was doing this, she's like, oh my god, that look is just the cutest. I love it so much. I'm like, girl, same. I love how my mom supports my spookiness. I look like someone just like with my eye. So now that the red around my eyes is done, we're gonna take this red and we're just gonna put some red on our nose. Classic clown things. I like using a powder for this clown look too, as far as like the eyeshadow goes, because it makes it look messier and like spooky. Like I'm a spooky, dirty, messy, spooky, evil clown. Now it's time to play with eyeliner. So much eyeliner. This is a very, very eyeliner heavy look, because pretty much from now until my lipstick, this is all I'm using. I might set it with some black powder, but this Epic ink eyeliner about to be my bestie. Do you guys want to know what my favorite fucking part, my favorite part of this makeup is? The eyebrows. So that's what we're gonna do. Got my eyeliner here. I love this. I love being a clown. It's so fun and spooky. I'm going to make like an angry cartoon eyebrow. So basically I'm going to start out here and I'm gonna do a little line like that, and we're gonna bring that into the eyebrow. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is the shape I want. So it's almost like you're going with a winged liner on the front of your eyebrow. So now I'm gonna fill in my eyebrow like normal, but with an eyeliner pen. Now my eyebrows are done. I finally have some expression. Now, more eyeliner time. We are going to make some black triangles on the red triangles. And I want there to be some disconnection between the eyeliner and the eyebrow and what the triangle is going to be. So there's just a little bit of red between those. I'm not gonna fill any of these in quite yet. I'm gonna move on to my extreme eyeliner now. And we're basically just gonna be working down the face at this point. But the nice part about this is I just have to do that little outer corner, like the cat eye part, because I did the rest of my eyeliner already. Now, I'm going to do some triangles on the underside of the eye. Okay, well, I did not notice that I was getting a red eyeshadow all over my fucking face. I need to blend some of my white makeup back into being white. Now that we've got that part, I'm gonna be doing like little diamond shapes on each side. I'm gonna quickly fill in all of that with my eyeliner, and then we're going to press it in with some black eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna show you really quick me setting this with the eyeshadow, just in case you like want a visual idea. But basically, you know, just taking some eyeshadow and deepening any parts of the eyeliner that didn't get as dark as I wanted. It's pretty self-explanatory. So that was that. I'm gonna cut to the finished black parts. Now I'm going to, on these, I'm gonna drag some of that black eyeshadow down just to make the diamonds look a little messy. kind of smeared a little. Now we're gonna have some fun. I am going to add little dots to all the triangles to make them just look a little more whimsical. One thing before I forget, I like to do just a little bit of the black eyeshadow just around the red. Make it look messy, give it some depth. Now time to make this a little bit more whimsical. So we're just gonna add dots like that to the end of each like triangle. Not these ones though, not the diamonds, just the eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some black eyeshadow and do the same type of thing I did just a second ago and just quickly fill in all the little dots with some black eyeshadow. Alrighty, all that's left now is some big fun clown lips. So I'm going in with my NYX butter lipstick in red. I think the last time I used this lipstick was the last time I did this clown makeup. And we're just gonna have some fun putting on big old clown lips. The bigger, the better. So I'm gonna add more of those dot type things to the lipstick. Okay, last detail that I am going to do is I'm gonna put some eyeliner around all of the white and sort of, you know, make it look like a mask. That's why everyone thought it was a mask last year, because I had this cool line of black around all of the white. So we're gonna do that really quick and then I will show you the final reveal. I'm just gonna use black eyeshadow for this. And I'm getting that all up in my hairline so that, you know, it makes it look nice and separated. Oh, this is gonna be interesting though, because I did not have shaved sides last time. I have to take my dad to a doctor's appointment today. I really hope I can get all of this off. Maybe I got in the wrong profession. Maybe I should have been a clown instead of a barber. Although there is this clown barber in Vegas and he charges like $100 just to get your hair cut. I can imagine charging someone $100 for a haircut. That is some true clownery. Okay. I'm gonna pop some lashes on and then we'll do a final reveal. Shout out to my sister for being the videographer at the fair. She was already here, so I was like, hey, you wanna take some video of me?
Not really.
But my sisters are great.
I'll do it.
Yep. Just
You'll
like Leah.
You'll do it for me.
I would. Leo's making fun of me the whole time in San Diego, too. All right, bye.
Black Phillip.
Black Phillip. Okay, bye from the fair now. I'll do a proper outro in a second. All of those people behind me looked at me like I was Satan. It's pretty funny. This was way too much fun. I think I should start dressing like a clown in public more often. I like the way people stare at me like I'm insane. Because they're right. I am. Okay, well, that was insanity. That was insanity, but fun. So now that we've been all clownified, I've got stuff to do, so I have to de-clownify now. But thank you so much for watching and enjoying me turn myself into a clown. I know I had a great time. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here, because there will be more tomfoolery this October. So stick around for Vlogtober and stick around for after, because I'll still be posting after October, don't you worry. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good life, and usually Horrid out. Okay, bye!